YouTube, what is happening? Today I've got a brand new series to go on the channel where I'm going to be starting a new My Career on 2K23. Now if I sound a little bit annoyed, I'm sorry, it is my third time recording this. My computer keeps crashing, so if you're seeing this, let's call this a success. Normally I use a center that all I could do is just rebound and dunk, and this one is a little bit undersized. It's going to be a 6'11 guy that could shoot a little bit. So let's get into it and see what our first decision we have to make is. Now the first thing I had to choose was which college I go to, and I spun a wheel that gave me Villanova. Super happy with that decision. A lot of great NBA players have gone there like Jalen Brunson. Now the team that's drafting me, I chose the Dallas Mavericks. Put me alongside Luka, put me alongside Kyrie. We're going to be a good fit and we're going to find a way to make it work. Now, the first thing that I wanted to do was check out my attributes, and everything started out pretty low. So the first thing I did was upgrade my free throw a little bit because I figured guys would be fouling me and putting me to the line, and I figured it was an easy way to get points. Now, the next thing that I had to do was check my minutes because I wanted to see what rotation I had. Now, I did use my alternate ego Jamal Jackson for this game, and I saw I was only getting 15 minutes a game, and we'll be sure to bump that up. Our first game is coming up against the Phoenix Suns with Kevin Durant, and they put me in down by 10. How flawed is that for real? Now, our first ever defensive possession we got to play, I was looking like a star already, getting out-rebounded, playing no defense, and letting the putback go straight in. Great start by Jackson. Now, on our first offensive possession, it's a little bit of a different story. I drove to the hoop, and I finished for my first ever NBA points. Now, on the very next possession, not really because we're down by 13, they stretched the lead. I don't care because I'm driving to the hoop. And this build can shoot a little bit, so I kind of enjoyed getting to pull up from right there and hit that little baby shot, but it goes in. We cut the lead to 11. Now here, jumping too early and getting out-rebounded again, but it's okay because I was able to earn my first ever NBA rebound. Starting out with 4 points and a rebound, I thought we were going to have a pretty solid double-double. We weren't able to quite achieve that, but here we are on the other end of the floor, setting a screen for Reggie, who's going to make a nice behind-the-back layup. That cut the lead to 9, and still we see the lead at 9 where I'm going to get my first NBA block. I'm sure we're going to have a lot more of those to come, so stay tuned to see how well this guy can play. On the other end of the floor, Luka's doing some spitting. I'm calling for the ball because I want to finish on that man's face. Pause as we cut the lead to 7, and here we go, down by 9, driving around the defender and making a flashy dunk to show that I am here to stay. Now a 7-point game, we get another rebound. We need to close out this half strong if we want to make a move here. I'm calling for the ball, and I'm backing down my defender to put up another layup and make it a 5-point game. We started out with a solid 10 points in 9 minutes, and Kevin Durant, who was having a little bit of an off night, gave us a free rebound, and we drove the length of the floor looking to see what we could do with it, and I just took my defender one-on-one and finished with him right in front of me. Phoenix had dropped their lead to 3 points, and we had 2 minutes to try to make it even less as we hit our teammate wide open for the slam. Josh Green has become my favorite Dallas Maverick since this video. Another miss, another offensive rebound, another miss, and we grab another rebound. Going the other way with a little over a minute to go, I tried to cut the lead to 1, and I kicked out to Reggie Bullock, who did nothing with the ball. So of course, I had to call for it back and finish myself. We had a quick 14 points in this half, and I still wasn't done yet as I drove to the hoop, called for ball, and I finished on the ground this time. Now with under 10 seconds, because we did give up an easy layup, we tried to get the lead before half. With the clock running down, we spun, reverse layup right before half. Give us a good first half in our first ever appearance. Now, starting the second half, we're still up by 2, and I'm just looking to get some stats and keep this win. I'm able to get a rebound here, and I'm driving down. Let's see if we can find an open teammate here. I find him down the middle, and there is another assist for Jackson. Now, with the Mavericks leading by 4, Booker misses. We get that board, and we're off to the races now. Jackson slows the pace down a little bit. And I got the smaller Booker on me, so let me try to take him one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? And we spin right around him, and we finish the and 1. I'm too strong for him. And that free throw late rating did come handy as we're able to knock down the free throw and take a 7-point lead until they subbed me out. And I was like, what? Are you for real? Y'all subbed me out when I had 21 and 7? But it's okay because we ended up winning the game 124 to 122. And as I said, we finished with 21 points and 7 rebounds. Call me LeBron James because that was a good NBA debut. The second game we had to play was against the Memphis Grizzlies, the tough boys of the NBA, as everyone's. They are not tough. They are frail, not tough. And I don't know what to tell you about them. I do not like them. Now, here we go. Drive into the hoop. We get the ball. We call for it, and we cut it to a 5-point lead. I hate how they're always putting me in with like 7 to 9 point deficits, and I just have to bring my team back. As you can see, we've already tied this game back up, but I only have 4 points. So is it really me, or is it my great teammates? Well, I'll tell you, it was me this game, as we finish again to take a 2-point lead. Now, Memphis just went super cold here, and as you can see, we're on something like a 12-2 run. We hit our guy in space, and that's my boy, Josh Green again, who gives us a 5-point lead. We're running down the middle, make that a 7-point lead. All these points were coming in a flurry, and we were up by 12 now here in the second quarter, looking to extend our lead. Jackson backing down his opponent and finishing right on top of him. And that gives us a 14, call it a 15-point lead here. With over 3 or a little under 3 left to play in the half, we're calling for the ball again, doing a little step back, and it's cash. That gives us our 12th point of the game, and already it's looking like it's going to be a great game for me. Luka plays some nice defense for once in his life, which gives us a free easy rebound, and we run the court to get it to our teammate, who finishes again and gets us another assist. We have high potential to get a triple-double, as we lead by 25 here. I had a feeling that they wouldn't take me out, as I had 14, 5, and 5, with a plus-minus of 32. Are you kidding me? Now here we are to start the second half, up by 21, and we're taking another little step-back shot that's smooth. Easy, up by 23 here. And now Jackson backing down an opponent and finishing again. I mean, I really could not be stopped, and I was loving this build. Out of energy, here we go, driving, backing down the opponent and flexing on him as we take a 33-point lead, and it's just increasing as we're running down the lane, and we're already up 26, 8, and 7. Look at these numbers. They are real, and it is my second NBA game. Jackson gets another rebound, as we're only 1 rebound away from getting a double-double, but it ain't gonna happen yet because Josh Green, again I believe, is hitting from the corner. Here we are with 28, 9, and 9 I believe, and I got my first ever double-double here, thanks to a nice assist down the lane. Now, this was me looking for my first ever triple-double, and all I needed was a miss by Memphis, and luckily they were missing all night because we're almost up by 50 in this game, and I got my triple-double. But I wasn't done yet, as I wanted a 30-point triple-double. I went to the line, and I knocked down both free throws to give me 28 points. Now here was the chance for 30. I backed down my opponent, I spin a little bit, and I finished because I'm just too big and too strong. Nothing you can do about it. We lead by 48 now. A few possessions later, I'm calling for the ball again because I ain't done scoring. I want to go for a high number here. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play that much as I had a good shot contest here. And I'm calling for the ball down the middle of the lane to get my last points of the night. I was really tired. I was backing down my opponent, and he couldn't stop me as I spun inside and finished the layup. Unfortunately, like I said, that was my last point of the night, but we did finish with 34, 11, and 10 in our second ever NBA game. The last thing I had to do was to choose my shoe brand, and now this decision used to mean a lot in 2K, but I don't believe it really matters anymore. I went with Nike because that's what I wear around the house and around my entire life. If you enjoyed the video, stay tuned because next week I'll be dropping another video with the same topic, and if you like some of the other things that I make, go ahead and like that and subscribe as well. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.